Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star 2! Let's see what's going on in this town, get some more information about climate troll or something if we can. Well, can't you fly like an airplane or something? You don't have to pilot in outer space. What happened with the space travel anyway? Let's find out. Isn't traveling supposed to be spelled with one L in it? I could be wrong. I thought it was one of those, like, counterintuitive things or something. But yeah, I mean, come on, lady. It's outer space. Of course it's going to be dangerous out there. But anyway, we got a new item here. Hita-pipe, or Hita-pipe, or however you pronounce it. I think it works like the fairy water, or holy water in the Dragon Quest games. Prevents, like, random encounters with weak enemies or something, I think. But I never used it, so I could be wrong on that. But whatever, it's not a big deal. Hey, how's it going? How do you know my name? Huh. Wonder what that's all about. It's probably not important. I wouldn't worry about it. But anyway, yeah, lots of new weapons. Great weapons we can get here. Now, let's see. We want to get laser bars for Nay, eventually. 2 of those. And a laser sword for Rolf there. And those will last to them a long time. Also, I still want to get that laser slasher at Kueri, so that's going to be my top priority. Let's see, but these two, the laser weapons are my next priority. Let's see, we got a Vulcan cannon that we can get for Rudo there. Deals 3 hits of 16 damage each, so it's really nice there. Deals a lot more damage than anything else we got. Laser cannon deals 53 damage to 1 target, but I like the Vulcan better because, well, not only is it cheaper, but you can spread out the damage with it too. So I prefer that more than laser cannon. Laser shot, I believe, is the best gun or cannon type weapon for Kain there. Deals 35 damage to 1 target. But I'm not going to do that because eventually I'm just going to buy shields for him. And, well, that'll be that. I won't need weapons for him. He'll just use his spells for damage or items to cast spells or whatever. Let's see, we got some pretty good armor choices here. Let's see, I want to get the Silver Crown for a new party member coming up here. Oh, I didn't mean to get out of there. Let's see what else they got here. Most of this stuff is way too expensive for what I care for. Let's see, Jewel Ribbon. We'll eventually find one of those, so we don't need to buy it. Ceramic Armors is the best stuff money can buy on Mora. I'm not going to get most of it. Because it's just way too expensive and I don't think it's worthwhile. Though I do eventually want to get a ceramic armor. I'm going to get that for Rudo, and then once I find a piece of armor for him, I'll just hand this one down to Kain there, and that'll help us out there, but that's not for a long time. So yeah, those are not high priorities. Long boots, way too expensive, I wouldn't even bother with it. Weapons are where it's at in this game. Let's see, we could teleport to another town. Apparently we can't teleport to other planets, I'm afraid. Well, no one's perfect, kid. I mean, even a computer can make mistakes. What accident was that? That's weird. I'm not going to use a hospital because I'm going to go back to Paseo to pick up another party member soon. Yeah, what happened? Oh. I wonder what that was all about. Well, yeah, we can't go from planet to planet now, so. Oh, I guess I spoiled it. Sorry, 2 seconds in advance. Yeah, we can't go from planet to planet now. They got rid of space travel for some reason, because of the one accident, I guess. I wonder if they ever talk about what's beyond the Algo Star System. Not in this game. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to spoil things. But yeah, we're at the town of Piata, the last town on Mora here. Yeah, I'm afraid not. Oh well. What is outside Algo? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it used to be pretty cheap travel, too. If only we could have another spaceship to go to other planets. But anyway, if you go around here, around the outside of the village, haha! Yeah, another hidden part. And I don't know why those buildings aren't looking so good, but oh well. Oh, yeah, there's some pretty good items we can get there, but we can't get inside. I mean, I suppose you could, like, go in the front door, but that's about it. You need some way of getting through the doors. But anyway, Okay, well anyway, over here, we got the control towers that we saw back at Paseo. Remember these for later viewers, because eventually we're going to have to do some stuff with them, but not right now. Okay, so that's everything we can find out there. Let's get back to the teleport station, and we'll head on over to, or head on back to Paseo there. Let's see, with Kain, let me get the boots to Anna, but everything else I'm going to leave on Kain. We're going to be removing Kain in order to make room for our new party member. Let's see, let's go there. Fortunately, teleporting from one town to another costs the same amount no matter what, even though the hospitals change their costs. But anyway, yeah, Anna's at full, everyone else needs tech points refilled, so we'll pay the cheap price. But yeah, hospital bills are pretty expensive at Piata, so it might just be worth it just to teleport back here. But anyway, okay, so let's head on back home, see what we got going on. Hey, how's it going? Shir gold digger? Well, yeah, pretty much. But anyway, yeah, she's a thief type of character, and her mechanics are kind of weird in this game. I'll be going over that in just a moment. Well, if you mean dying, yeah, that would be thrilling. How's Rydia? No, not in this game. But anyway, one of the advantages of Shir is that she has a really high agility stat. And that can be really good for using weapons to cast spells or just healing with regular items and stuff like that. But she really doesn't have much else to bring to the table. Her offense is atrocious. Her so-called ultimate weapons are bugged, and so they don't get that much damage. And her techs aren't really that good either, unless you do like an obscene amount of grinding for her. So I prefer using Kain as my fourth party member instead of Shir, but you could do whatever you like. Either way is fine. I mean, I beat the game quite easily with both of them. But anyway, what I'd like to show off is how stealing works. Ah, there we go. Wow, first try. But anyway, what happens with Shir is that she can steal items from shops. There's 4 potential items per shop, like weapons, armor, and item shops. And, well, naturally, the better items are much harder to get. But I'm not really interested in that. What I want to do is get a rare item from the baggage claim area. But in order to do that, you have to get her up to level 10 for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, once she steals an item from the shop, she leaves your party, comes back here, you go back home, and she gets back into your party. Hooray! Let's see what she got. Oh, yeah, nothing I really care about. I'm not even going to sell that, because I don't want to, like, artificially give myself more money. It would take a really long time to use stealing to make money instead of killing enemies. So you might as well just kill the enemies. But anyway, let's see. Let's give the silver crown to Shir there. And I'm not really going to have her do a whole lot. Mostly, I just want her to just sit around, and I want to grind up to level 10. So that way... what is it? That way I can steal the item I want from the baggage claim area that's at the central tower here. Let's see. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to ask was, as far as Shir goes, if you know more precisely how the stealing mechanics work, let me know. I mean, I know like the 4 items you can get from each type of shop. Doesn't matter what town you're in, but if you're gonna steal, you might as well do it here so you can get her back really quickly. But yeah, I don't know why it's level 10 in order to steal the rare item I want from the control tower there. So yeah, if you know something, let me know, but otherwise, I wouldn't worry about it. But anyway, okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's see, how's our levels? Okay, wow, man, it's really high level. But anyway, I'm going to go back to Zima, get Shir up to level 5, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go to Kueri and go over to Uzo Island once I have a reasonable amount of HP for Shir, and then I'll use Uzo Island to finish off level 10, and that should give me the ability to buy the weapons that I want. Most notably the laser slasher, but also the laser bars and the laser sword that I really want to get there. So yeah, Shir's just going to kind of hang around for a little bit, and once I do that level grinding, then I'll be right back then. Okay, we're back at Paseo here. Finished all the grinding I need to do. Got Shir up to level 10 there, and really, she was just defending the whole time. So, yeah, she didn't really need to contribute with, you know, Rolf, Nay, and Anna. That's more than enough offense to handle what we want. But anyway, what I really want, now that I have Shir up to level 10, I want to steal an item from the baggage area. So all you gotta do is just go in here, click on room, you get in there, and then eventually just go back and forth over and over and over again until you get her to steal something. So I'm gonna try a few more times, and if I don't get it, then I will skip to when I actually do manage to steal the item. But yeah, it's a unique item for you to steal from here, as opposed to what you can get in the shops, which, for the most part, I really don't care for most of the stuff you can get there. I mean, if you were using Shir, or, if you were using Shir full-time, I might want to steal something from there, but, from, like, the armor shops and stuff, but I'm not going to. I only leveled her up to 10 to get this one item, and that's it. Okay, I'm not getting it here, so I'll just skip to whenever my successful attempt is, and be right back. Okay, got it. So yeah, it took me about 5 minutes of going in and out over and over and over again until Shir finally stole something. And like I said, you gotta be level 10 in order for this to work. I tried it at like level 1, level 5, level 9. Couldn't get it even after like 20 minutes of going in and out. But level 10, that's when she can do it. So when you steal an item, you get the visit phone, which basically allows you to make your save file anywhere. In a dungeon, wherever. You'll save right in the middle of it. You'll pick up right where you left off. It's not like you get transported to a real save point or whatever. It's really, really good, and it makes the rest of the game immensely easier. So, but that's really all I wanted to use Shir for. So now we're done with her. So I'm gonna throw her in the basement with the gun enthusiast, the doctor, and the biologist. All naked, locked in my basement against their will. Nothing creepy about that. Okay, so anyway, we want to bring in Anna and Kain, because I still want to get, like, another level or two for Kain. That would be nice. So, let's see. Okay. So anyway, I've bought all the equipment that I wanted to buy. Laser sword. I don't think we really need to buy more armor. We can kill the enemies reasonably quick enough. Got double laser bars for Anna. The silver crown, which I originally gave to Shir. Now I gave it to Anna because it's the same thing as the Titanigear, which I then handed down to Kain there as well. And, oh yeah, I also got the extra laser slasher there for her too. So now we can really kick ass and take names. Okay, well, that's everything we can do here. Let's head on to Kueri, because, well, that's the nearest location to Uzo Island. And this time, we're actually gonna go through it now, because, well, that's where they got the leaves that we need in order to go underwater, and that's where we need to go in order to get the climate troll. But, yeah, the game's not really specific on the directions and everything like that, so, yeah. Oh, well. Maybe I can show off some new enemies on the way there. We'll see. Ah, well, here's one now. One of the more dangerous enemies to meet up with, actually, on Uzo Island there. Fan bites. What makes these guys so dangerous is that I'm not exactly sure how it works, but whenever they use one of their physical attacks like that, they can sometimes cause instant death. And I've had it happen to me a couple times. Not today, but every now and then. Well, there it is, game viewers. Well, that didn't go as planned. Well, that cuts this trip short. Let's see. Yeah, let's get back. Let's try that one again. You know, let's go to the clone lab. Show that off. As long as I have the opportunity. Whoops. Don't I have like a coffin or something with Kain in it or something? I guess not. 160? Okay. No, I think we're good. Let's try that one again. Kain? Yeah, you're all back to full again. Okay. Okay, well, actually, yeah, we died. So let's just save and we'll call it a day this time. We need to go through Uzo Island, and the enemies there are pretty tough. If you're doing the level grinding, playing along with me, basically what I did to deal with a lot of the enemies without, like, extremely expensive weapons and armor is I had Rolf use Gifoy that deals 40 damage about to anything. That really helped out a lot. Anna had dual laser slashers, which really helped out. And I just had Nay healing us to max after every battle because the enemies deal a lot of damage. If you go below like 50% max HP, I would just start defending and have the other characters finish off the rest of the enemies in the battle there. And that pretty much took care of everything. So yeah, I mean, it is a little tough. Like, I practically had to go in there, fight 3 or 4 battles, and then warp back to the inn, like, every 5 minutes. But the enemies give so much money, it's totally worth it there. But can we navigate through Uzo Island and get the leaves for the gum? Find out next time on Let's Play Phantasy Star 2! This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!